The resolution seeks to highlight the strong relationship enjoyed between both the South African government and the ruling ANC with Russian and Chinese entities, and calls on the Biden administration to conduct a thorough review of the current and future status of the US-South Africa bilateral relationship in light of the South African government's international affairs posture and actions. This includes a detailed account of the positive economic results stemming from South Africa's inclusion in the African Growth and Opportunity Act and the US-South Africa Trade and Investment Framework signed in 2012.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The resolution notes that South Africa has voted in alignment with the People's Republic of China within the UN General Assembly in 2022, especially as it relates to votes condemning what it refers to as Russia's unjustified and unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. Pretoria has abstained on all those resolutions. The congressional draft resolution's text further calls on South Africa to maintain its national sovereignty by reducing its reliance on Chinese companies in key sectors, including ICT. Visiting Washington last year, President Cyril Ramaphosa strongly condemned efforts in the US Congress to table a bill that sought to act against African countries supporting Russian activities in Africa and which would oblige Washington to punish any African governments that help so-called Russian malign activities in the region.
We raised this as a concern that if that bill were to go through, it would marginalize Africa, because it would seem like Africa would now be punished for having partners, a partner like Russia, and for the most part, most of African countries are non-aligned, and we expressed the view that it would be unfair for the US to punish African countries by just merely either associating with Russia on an economic basis or a business basis.
Ramaphosa warned at the time that the Countering Malign Russian Activities in Africa Act appeared to be an effort to punish sovereign countries that pursue an independent foreign policy. That bill passed the House but was not voted on by the Senate during the previous Congress, whose term ended in January in the aftermath of last year's midterm elections. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.